Life is hard without favor. Believe me, life is hard. You know what favor does? Favor compels the loyalty of men. And it is only by favor supernatural or wealth transfer can happen. Exodus chapter 12, verse 36. And the Lord had given the people favor in the sight of Egyptians, so that they granted them what they requested. Thus they plundered. Sir, with favor you don't need a qualification, because favor is the qualification. Do you know what it means for a 430-year-old slave to meet his master and say, Master, give me your gold? And the master was so afraid, he carried his gold and gave a slave. Favor is a divine fragrance God puts on you. And people don't know why they want to help you. They don't just know why they are on your matter. It's favor. Do you know how Esther became the queen? It's not by beauty. Life is hard without favor. I wish you have taken that time to study Esther chapter 1 down to chapter 6. You'll be afraid at what favor can do. You'll be afraid that a man looked at the woman and said, ask me, I'll give you down to the half of my kingdom. What did you see? I don't understand. The last time I checked, thousands of women who were virgins, who were so beautiful than me, came and they stood before you. And all of a sudden, the Bible says, when Esther walked in, how the Bible started it is that she first of all gained favor before everybody that saw her. That's how, to tell you how this thing began to work. She gained favor. She had not met the king. She just wanted to move. And all of a sudden, even the beauty pageant that were competing with her, they all of a sudden started saying that kind, no, give her, this is the queen, this is the queen. They immediately began to confess. And when she met the king now said, Kai, become queen in the stead of Vashti. And the Bible says that day he proclaimed a grace feast in the name of Esther. And what did you carry? Is favor. A time came that kingdom was threatened. When the kingdom was threatened, the Jews would die. All of a sudden, Mordecai and the rest would die. When Esther fasted, you know, some of you are thinking it's by nutrition. Figure this, figure that. Now, somebody did 3 days dry fasting and prayer. She met a king. By the law, she's supposed to die. When the king saw her, something called favor. Because favor is the qualification that qualifies the man for what he's not qualified for. So if you think it's by qualification and by certificate, you will gather many qualifications. You better look for how you can put your head in supernatural realities and beg God and say, Lord, show me mercy. My time is going. I'm already getting to 40. How long will I do this toiling? Help me put something supernatural on my life. And one of it is that there is a divine fragrance God can give a man. When he gives that man, he commands the wealth of the Gentiles. All of a sudden, a king looked at her, and guess what the king said? Ask me, I will give you down to the half. Do you know what is the half of a man's kingdom? If you have not read Esther, that king was a king of 127 provinces. And he said, I will give you half. 127 divided by 2. He was willing to give a woman. Sir, the way men prosper in this life, if you think it's by salary, you will do that thing for a long time. Am I saying don't work? There are things as you are going out. Father, I don't want to toil. Favor. You are crying and deliberately praying it. You open the book of Esther. The reason why you are fasting, the reason why you are praying is because you want to encounter a spirit. There is a fragrance you want to draw. So you are not just studying Esther religiously. You are studying simply because you found out that somebody was a dimension of favor. How can you tell me she is an orphan? Her father had died. Her mother had died. Mordecai, her uncle, picked her and trained her. And all of a sudden, she now became the queen of the greatest kingdom of her time. How did she do it? It's not by power. It's not by might. There is something called divine favor. When divine favor comes upon you, can I pray for somebody tonight? I pray for you by the power of the Spirit of God. Enter a new season of divine favor.